Hi y'all, today I'm going to share y'all my ongoing project that's been going on for a good, well, say 4 to 5 months at this point. So I'm going to show you guys my little adventure I did with flipping a mining rig, which is a system that was used to mine Bitcoin in the past around the 2018-17 range there where Bitcoin mining was a thing. To see whether is it profitable. So let's take a look at that. Okay, this all started at the night of 28 May 2019 when I first found a deal for a mining rig which consisted of 5 GTX 1070s by Logitech. I lowballed the person down to 1.1k for the entire set, including the SSD, motherboard, CPU, power supply, and all the graphics cards. I made sure to check that the cards were still under warranty by Logitech and that Logitech will accept RMing the cards without like an invoice or something like that. Which in this case, I checked with Trident Z, which is where Logitech comes from. The guy was quite nice, and we had a small chat as I was picking up the mining rig. The overall conditions of the cards were fair, I'll say. Most of them had loose fan bearings, which is a common issue of the cards. And I later found out that one card was actually dead. I knew that I could RMA the cards anyway because those cards are still under warranty, which is why I went for this deal. I had already sold one of the cards at this point with the fan issue, and my customer went to RMA the cards himself. So at this point now we have 4 cards. The RMA process with Trident Z took quite long. To be precise, it was 2 months. This to be expected as they have to send the card all the way back to the factory to get fixed. During this time, I converted the rest of the system into a computer, buying a casing and trading the Pentium processor that came in the system to an i3 6100. Install everything else that came with the mining rig, which is in this case the case, the power supply, SSD, motherboard, and RAM. After a super long wait of 2 months, I was finally ready to get back 4 of my GPUs from RMA. I had plans to sell one of them to my office colleague. The other 2 was placed into 2 different systems where I integrated the 1070s too. Okay, the last GPU will be in the system where I used the rest of the mining parts to build a computer with. This sort of caused a bit of an issue as when I built the system finish on the first day of stress testing it, that GPU died. It artifacted and it was gone again. Basically, that same GPU that failed was the one that was originally dead with the mining rig. And so it was off to being RMA'd again and another 2 months. So now for the cost wise, like how I sold the components of the mining rig to make a profit. Basically, I sold each of the 1070s for, I aimed for 240, but I did sell one of them at 220 because it's through carousel and the guy wanted a lower price, and there was an issue where he found out that the fans on the cards were bad, and then blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of other stories. So basically, yeah, I didn't get my asking price of one of the cards, but the rest of them I did get my asking price of $240 for one 1070. The remainder of the mining rig, which are just the power supply, the motherboard, and the RAM, I sold it for about $500 with one 1070 in there and an upgraded CPU, which was previously a Pentium series CPU, which then I upgraded to an i3 6100 for about $50 around there. It's quite cheap. Then I just added in all of those entire system for $500 to eventually make that last mile to get rid of that last graphics card and everything else with the mining rig, so I don't have any like loose parts in my house. So in total, I calculated I'll make about $340 from this project, which is quite worth it, I'll say, for the amount of time and effort I put into this. Now for some quick tips that can help you all with doing this process. It's just really a big investment, I'll say. 1.1k isn't a small amount. It's really important to check the market value of these cards to ensure that when you do buy them, you're making a profit and not a loss. And also make sure that your profit margin may account for price fluctuations after the RMA process of the cards. Before you do the purchase, make sure the cards are still under warranty, as it's a high chance some of the cards will be damaged or as mining is quite a strenuous process on them and puts a lot of wear and tear. Make sure you do have the time to handle RMAs, selling out the components, and making a system out of it. If you don't really have the time to do so, don't start on this. Or if you all have learned something from this, or let's say you attempt to do this yourself, and you have some questions, feel free to ask it in the comment section down below. Or if you say you want to, you can contact me through Instagram as well at NWH Productions as well, which is where I can respond more frequently, as I'm more active on Instagram than on YouTube because I don't really have that much mobile data and blah blah blah. Basically, I can't really use YouTube all the time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, share a comment down below, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.